It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Buccaneers and the Bolts, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Greg, one of the joys of covering the league week in, week out, you watch guys grow and mature, and all of a sudden you turn around and look at the quarterbacks we have in this game. Now we're looking at guys who have arrived at that magic term, franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I think you just have to give a lot of credit, of course, to the player themselves, the work, the ability to invest in themselves to develop, but also in these organizations. They continue to surround these quarterbacks as they've gotten older with better talent, better systems, play to their strengths, maybe protect some of their weaknesses. That's what it takes to play at a high level at the quarterback for a long time in the NFL, and give credit to both these players and both these organizations. I think it's official. They have their quarterback of the future, and the future looks bright.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland and Carolina, and then with the Rams, but now year two, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
You know, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat. Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now, our run with the rookie out of Oregon. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They send Evans in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Second down and 8. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he will the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent. Accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
Herbert going to throw on this first play, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On play action, it's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Now a screen set up for Edwards. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Herbert to the air again. He fumbled the football. But he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now, a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now the former Raven, it's Gus Edwards. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Herbert. To the goal line and in. Will Disley. Touchdown Chargers.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense, just turned out to be a better throw.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That is taken in by the veteran Mike Evans. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Tight end going in motion here. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 2nd down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard.
Complete to Sterling Shepard. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Buccaneers.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Here's Mayfield. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's got another one. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it, and the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is McConkey. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. He connects with Disley. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They'll run it with Edwards. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Johnston motioning over. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Herbert keeping it on the zone read.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
Here's 3rd and 7. Tight end, the motion man to the right. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Throwing, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Irving now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, here's Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. A short one there to Otten. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. To go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 3rd and 9. Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And back deep, it is Trey Palmer. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one complete to Palmer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Baker to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Mayfield to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Second down throw for Mayfield. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. On first and 10, here's Baker. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On second and 10, Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports halftime report. We saw a strong first half out of running back Bucky Irving. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. Second and a yard. On play action now, Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
As It's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Edwards. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Quick throw, taken in. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone deep.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, LA.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bucs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They send Evans in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers. Everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd and 5. To throw is Mayfield. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
the play fake. It's Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll bring up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They go play action with Mayfield. His throw left side is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On 1st down is Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing is Baker. That is hard at the 3. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will score again. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is where you need to have short-term memory as an offense. Allowing that sack, clearly not ideal, but there's a lot of game left. They got to keep moving forward, and they can't let one sack now turn into a series of bad plays.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a handoff to Edwards. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Buccaneers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. Down the field, it's Evans. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it.
Jim Harbaugh unhappy with the officials, didn't like that call, and he throws the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 15 on that game. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
First down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. It'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He runs with it.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
2nd and 7. Throwing is Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
That penalty is declined.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
There is his tight end, Disley. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
On play action, now Herbert. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking them down and took them down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Herbert to throw. He connects with Disley. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Jamel Dean that time, all over him in coverage.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he's going to be very close to a 1st down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Slot man in motion left. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short.
Still 3rd down.
So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. We'll send a tight end in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. We'll see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We're all set to kick this one away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here comes second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bucs have it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Edwards. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Herbert to the air again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Now now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Irving now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Baker to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll stick to the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. They'll keep it on the ground. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up. And now the timeout is called. So 5 seconds left. And a field goal would send us to overtime.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to force overtime. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's gotta have. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield for Chart. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return is McConkey. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. That one into the hands of Smart. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Now Herbert again. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Los Angeles. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now a first throw here in overtime. There's that man again, another catch. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On first down is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Mayfield. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. Third and 9. Here comes Otten in motion. To throw is Mayfield. He's got it inside the 5. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. They could have tried for the win. Instead, they'll go for one to extend the game. And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return is McConkey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. First and 10. Now it's Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On play action, it's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Johnston motioning over. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Now a screen set up for Edwards. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
Herbert to the air again. This one complete to Palmer. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. From the gun, give to Edwards. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Second down and 8. A give zone read. It's Edwards. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Now, a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT.
This is just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice. And It pays off for a touchdown.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.